Property owners, the phone rings and it's a DAS provider, and he hangs up and the phone rings and it's a ubiquitous Wi-Fi provider. How do we separate all of these different wireless and wired solutions that property owners need to understand? And where do you see CBRS coming out in this whole food chain?
Sure. So I think we have to look at CBRS as more complementary to Wi-Fi and DAS. CBRS is not going to replace Wi-Fi, and it's not going to replace DAS. If you can solve a problem today using Wi-Fi, you should do it. If there's Wi-Fi in the cafeteria for laptops, you should continue to service that area with Wi-Fi. I think where CBRS has a play is in those critical business applications. Systems that need to be secure, systems that need to be reliable, the building operations, building access, any type of IoT devices related to sensors in the building. Move all that stuff onto the CBRS private LTE layer because it stays away from the interference that those other technologies may be subjected to.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about cybersecurity and obviously as the operational technology worlds intersect with the information technology worlds, we've got to worry about cybersecurity and hackers and all that kind of stuff. Does CBRS bring a special sauce to this that other wireless networks don't?
Sure. CBRS is actually inherently more secure than Wi-Fi just based on the SIM-based authentication system that it has. So it has a two-way handshake so that the device recognizes the network and the network recognizes the device versus more of an encryption-based method that Wi-Fi would have. So just the nature of the cellular technology that's built into the CBRS makes it more secure than Wi-Fi.
So as owners start looking at robotic cleaning and robotic parking and applications like that, it would seem that since you've got that dual authentication, clearly there's an opportunity here. Sure.
And what else is unique about Wi-Fi versus CBRS is, so Wi-Fi it's an unlicensed frequency or unlicensed spectrum. So I can set up a Wi-Fi router next to your building and we are both operating on the same set of frequencies. Whereas CBRS, the frequencies are actually assigned by the SAS. So we would be operating on a different set of channels. So there's less opportunity for interference on that side as well.
I'm going to let each of you, take 30 seconds to say maybe something that you didn't get a chance to say, and we'll start with you, Bill.
Sure. I think to sum this up, CBRS, there's two major obstacles that prevent technology from being deployed in a building, and it takes too long or it costs too much. A lot of the CBRS system elements can be virtualized in the cloud. And it's also a scalable technology. So if you want to deploy it in the lobby day one and find your use cases, you can do that and then scale it to the rest of the building when you start to get some use cases as the demand grows.